Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lesson 5, Angles topic. Lesson 5. What we're doing now is we're going to be doing, not using protractor stuff, not measuring angles, not drawing angles. We're going to be working out angles using our heads. A little bit of adding and subtracting here to help us figure this out. But we'll start off with this demonstration that'll show you what we're working about. So we get this nice and big here, nice and big, 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 big. So I've got this animation here. And we've got this line going up, and then it'll come back down again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause it. I'm just going to pause it anytime. Oh, all right. This one, the green and the red, exactly the same. I could have had trouble pulling that off if I was aiming for it. So 45 plus 45. Hey, what does that give us? So I'll just do this little working out here on the side in OneNote. Let me get this. 45 plus 45 will give us a total of 90. Just prove that to you. 45. Oh, you can't see that. Here we go. There we go. 45 plus 45. 5 plus 5. 0. Carry the 1. 90. So now let's keep going with this and see what happens. So I'm just going to get that over there, and we go. And I'm just randomly going to stop again. Whoa, 30 and 60. So if I go over here, and I go 30 plus the 60, 0, again, 90. Hey, how about that? Why don't I just keep going? 8 and 82. One more time. Put the 82 on top, 8 below. 8 plus 2, 0. Carry the 1. It's 90 again. What is going on? One more time, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it doesn't matter where I stop it. 74 and 16. 74, 16. 4 and the 6 give you a 0. Carry the 1. 1, 7, 1. 90. So what this demonstrates here is that always, those two angles add up to 90. And of course they have to, because it's a right angle. Of course they have to. It's a right angle there. So it doesn't matter. So that's a really good, that's the first thing that we're going to be doing today. So I'm just going to pause that. We might come back to this later. Let's get you down, down, down. And let's go to our work in our booklet. So there we go. What we have is adjacent angles, and that means next to. So adjacent angles, two things that are adjacent to each other are touching each other. They're right next to each other. So the adjacent house is a neighbor. An adjacent person is someone in the room, is someone who's sitting right next to you. So here we go. These are two adjacent angles, and they have to add up to 90. And there's a word for it that is complementary angles. Complementary. I know it's a long word. So, and if that's 30, well, what's 90 take away 30? What's that missing angle? It got to be, do my zeros properly, it's 60. So that's got to be 60 degrees. So in your booklet, write that down. I'll leave it up there. Example number 2, if that's 60, well, I'm pretty sure we know what's going to happen now. 90 take away 60. 0, 0, 9 take away 6, 30. So I've got that here. So please make sure you've got those examples there before I go any further. What we're doing is finding missing angles because we know they have to add up to 90. So we're just going to subtract from 90, and that'll tell us the missing one. And we can always check our answer too. 30 plus 60, yep, that's 90. 30 plus 60, 90. 40 plus 50 over here, 90. All right, I'm going to scroll down. 3, 2, 1. Next page. So this is what we're going to do. How many we got here? 12. How about I'll do the first 3 for us. So we go 90. Take away 26. Oh, I can't do 0 take away 6, so change that to an 8. 10 take away 6, 4. 8 take away 2, 6. 64 degrees. And you can check it. 64 plus 26. 60 plus 20 is 80. 6 plus 4, 10. So we've got 9 degrees. Next one. 90. Take away 16. Same again. 8. 10 take away that. Oh, so it's 4 again. 8 take away 1. 7. 74 degrees this time. This time, the angle's on the top now, but doesn't matter. 90. Take away. We don't need the degrees for now. 59. 10 take away 9. 1. 8 take away 5. 3. 31 degrees. Another way to do it is you think, what do I have to add to get up to 90? So 4, just that last number 4 here. To get up to 90, well, if I add 70, then I'll get up to 98. That's too big. So I'll add 60. That'll get me up to 88. So 28 plus 60 would get me to 88. And then I plus another 2. 88 plus 2, get me 90. So the missing angle has to be 62 degrees. It's another way of doing things. I'll put that in a different color. It also works. It works fine as well. Oh, there we go. Orange, orange. So whether you do it subtraction or you do, what do I have to add? I want you to have a go at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'll give you the answers in just a moment. So I'm going to pause it here. 2, 1. And here are the answers for 5 through 12. So whichever way you got it, doesn't matter, as long as the angle is correct. All right. Now you can pause here if you want. I'm going to scroll in. 3, 2, 1. Scrolling down. Now this one's different, straight angles. So I'm going to try and get this other one set up here in just a moment. Get that open. And we'll get this. Ooh, nice and a bit higher up. I could easily pause here, but I won't. I was promoting it. Here it comes. Now I'm going to pause for a bit. Oh, let's get this right. We get the angles. Part 2. Here we go. Persistence. So this time we have a little bit of a different situation. So here we've got these 2 angles and they're adjacent again, but it's not a right angle. What size angle is it? If I check it here, I go 62 plus 118. Well, what's that going to be? 62 plus 118. 2 in the 8. 0. 161, 8. Add up to 180. Which, of course, I've got to because it's a straight angle. Those 2 together make a straight angle. So it doesn't matter where I stop it. Low one here. 168 plus 12. 8 plus 2. 10. Carry the 1. 161. Oh, it's a bit wonky, but still is 180. So it doesn't matter how you do it. Doesn't matter where you stop it. This is how it's going to be. So let's try for 90. Ah, not quite right. 94.86. Last one. The 4 plus the 6. And give you 10. 180. So what we know, now that we know that for sure, no matter what the angle is, that they add up to 180, we can use that to work out missing angles. All right, I'm going to pause it here, and we shall, 55, 125. Very good. Get rid of that. Here we go. So we're going back on with the straight angles. Here we go. We know that a straight angle add up to 180. Oh, hey, the same as in the question though. These are called supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. Now, tricky. Complementary, supplementary. Here's a trick for you. If you have complementary angles and you've got supplementary angles, the complementary angles you can turn into a 9, whereas the supplementary angles you can turn into an 8. It's a bit of a way of reminding you that complementary add up to 90 and supplementary add up to 180. It's a good little trick. I like that. It's how I remember it if I ever get confused. Okay, so in this example here, find the value of x. You just go 180, take away 100, 0, 8, and the answer is 80. Now, different now. Example 2 here. There's 3 angles that together have to add up to 180. So firstly, I could do, well, what's 70 plus 80? That is 150. So 70 plus 80 together is 150. So then we go 180, take away 150, 30. M is equal to 30. Another way of doing it, maybe if I do it in red, is you could have done 180, take away the 80. You get 100. And then do 100, take away the 70. So you do it in 2 steps. You get the same answer, 30. Hey, whichever way you want, it's all good. But the main thing is our answers here. I'll circle that. We need that 30. That's our answer. Actually, that 30 is our answer. So you can write that stuff down. I'll get this stuff on the side can go. And I'm going to pause. Alrighty. So there's one more example here. So I'll do this example 3, and on the next page I'll do the first 2 for you to get you started. What we have here is a symbol. What does this little square symbol mean? It means 90 degrees. So therefore, we're going to do, we got the 90 and the 29 together. They give you 119. 9 plus 2, no 1. And then it's 180. Take away the 119. And 61. So you go 61 plus the 29. Do that? Yes, correct. So x is equal to 61 degrees. Or I'll do it in red the other way. You could have gone 180, take away 90, and you'll be left with 18, take away, left with 90, and then 90, take away 29, 8. Whichever way you get there, whichever way you prefer, fine by me. So down here, examples 1 and 2 are a bit easier because we just go straight to our answer. We go 180, take away 95, and that one, 0, 7, 10, 5, cut off that, 18, and 17, take away 9, is 8, so 85. I sometimes think the adding way is easier, where you think 95, I'll do it in green, blue, pink, 95 plus what equals 180. I kind of think that way is a bit easier sometimes, but whatever works. There we go, took its time. One more, let's do it that way. 147 plus what gets you to 180? Now if I add 40, I'll get to 187. That's too big. So I add 30 to get to 177, then add 3. So I need to add 33. And that is our answer. So I'll pause here. I'll give you a chance to copy down those answers. And then what I want you to do is have a go at the questions on the rest of the page there, because there's quite a few more questions. I'll just quickly scroll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of them. I want you to have a go at all of them and the challenges. And I'll give you answers to all of them. All right. So I'll pause here. And here are your answers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all of them. And I'll scroll down. 3, 2, 1. And our answers for the last 3 as well. So X here, they've given a name to the missing angle. That might be new to you. But basically, we're just finding the missing angle. That's all we're doing. And giving it a name. Because sometimes it's easy to have names for things rather than just say, hey, you know that angle? Yeah, that one. We don't know. Yeah, that one. No, you give it a name and we know for sure what we're talking about. Hey, that's it. That's the lesson. So complementary angles add up to, and supplementary angles add up to. I remember the CS trick. C is the 9, S is the 8. Keep that in mind. See you next time.